We're gonna be planting strawberries today. I was at Lowe's the other day, not buying strawberries. I was walking by them and they were calling my name. So of course I bought them. Let's see how they work out. I mean, it was under $6 for 10 plants, so hopefully they work. I'm going to put them in my garden stock. So this year I'm going to put up a watering system for this, so I won't forget to water them. I live in zone 8A, and our sun is just brutal in the summer. So this year I'm going to put a shade over here. So hopefully that helps all my plants not shrivel up and die. Wish me luck. So this dirt's been here for about 9 months, just sitting here. So I'm going to amend it with some worm castings, compost, peat moss, coconut coir, vermiculite, and some blood meal. We'll mix it all in, add the strawberries, and grow some strawberries this year. Let's do it. In case you're wondering, this is a green stock garden tower. You can grow so many different plants in here. Mine has 30 cells. It's pretty neat. As I said earlier, I'm adding compost, worm castings, and I had some leftover seed starter mix with cocoa coir and peat moss, which I try not to use now, the peat moss. I also added some bone meal, which supports root growth and encourages flowering. And I put about a tablespoon per cell. And here is my first mistake. I soaked these bare roots with water, but what I should have done is immerse them in a warm tub of water to rehydrate them. Although, to be honest, they look pretty dead to begin with, so I'm blaming the roots here and not myself. If you look closely, only 2 of the roots looked healthy-ish. I tried to carefully place the strawberry with the crown at the ground level, and I fanned out the roots, but, well, this was January, and come March, 3 months later. So that was a fail on the bare roots. They did not work out, but good thing is that they have a return policy, so I'm gonna go return it and get my $7 back. How much was it? I don't remember. Anyway, I'm in a Facebook gardening group here in my town, and one of the guys was so nice to give me some of his strawberries that are already so pretty. So hope I don't kill them. I have this Fox Farm potting soil, so we're gonna plant it in that, and there's some soil in here also, so we're gonna mix that in and let's do this. Yeah, so I basically use Fox Farm for almost everything. And shout out to a new local garden supplier here in El Paso, Grow Your Own Garden Supply on Dyer Street, where I can now get all of my Fox Farm soil. I used to have to drive to Las Cruces to get it. If you're not from here, Las Cruces is about an hour and a half to 2 hours away. But yay, now I get to save some gas and get it at Grow Your Own. And yes, I know you can get it on Amazon, but sometimes you gotta shop local. Can't rely on that mega machine all the time. Anywho, I digress. If you notice, the dirt that came with these strawberries is so gorgeous. It smells delicious. Smells delicious. It's like black gold. And it even came with some worms. So you know Javier's garden is A+. And if you live in El Paso, y'all know how hard it is to make our soil look like this and how many years of adding compost and other healthy amendments. So kudos to Javier, your dirt is goals. All right, so here's a vertical video of what the tower looks like after I added the strawberries, which again is March of 2024. And here's a quick minute video of how my hubby added the watering spout. If you want a longer video on that, let me know and I'll work on editing that. We are going to be installing the garden stock watering system. I ordered it online and my husband's gonna do it for me. We already have a water line right there. So he's gonna go this way and put it in. Let's do this. following month, after planting the strawberries, I added a strawberry specific fertilizer as the strawberries were starting to flower, and I added about a tablespoon per cell. I only add fertilizer twice a year that year, which was once in the spring, it's about March, April here, and once again in the fall. You don't really have to take the top off like I did. I mainly did it for the purpose of showing you what I was doing here. And if you remember, I had 3 plants to begin with, and if you see here, I have 4 now. I split one of the plants up and made another plant. As you can see me doing here, I split this one up too, and now I'm going to have 5 plants out of the 3 he gave me. All you have to do is dig it out gently like you saw me doing, and then when you put it back into the soil, just make sure that the crown, the fat part of the bottom, is not tucked into the soil. So all you do is put in her roots, but not her crown. By August of this same year, I was getting so many runners, I started to fill up most of the cells. All you do is add the runner to a neighboring cell and hold it down with some anchors while it just roots itself. Once you see it growing, you could cut the runner from its mama plant. Here I had some marigolds I was trying to grow, but since I had a shade structure over my veggie garden for the summer, well, the marigolds didn't like that, and they like full sun, and they were getting leggy, looking for that sun, so I'm not planting marigolds there anymore. Those I'll just leave in my full sunflower garden. And so here we are 1 year later. It's February, and she's already giving me strawberries. Oh, and I think I failed to mention that these are Quinault strawberries. This whole time I forgot to tell you. If you notice, most of the cells are filled now. She's been giving me a lot of runners, and I've made so many plants. I think about 15 out of the 3 that I received. Down here I have a couple of lettuce. And sometimes she puts out so many runners, I run out of cells to add them next to. So another gardener gave me this awesome hack of clipping a little pot on like this. Since this cell right here next to it, I couldn't put the runner over there. So put it in a pot, clip it, and ta-da! Until she gets roots, you can move her. And some of the cells over here on this side are pretty empty. Oh, here's another runner. That one was already giving me strawberries, and I should probably take those off so she could focus on growing roots and not berries right now. And well, that's my strawberry journey, folks. I hope you learned a little something. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button so we can help each other on our gardening journeys. Thanks for watching. See you later. Leave me a comment. Give me some tips.